Loktar fellow travellers. It is I, James Wolf, your heroic guide here at Purple Thunder Wolf. Today we are playing World of Warcraft. So, after many technical difficulties over the last few weeks, and including today, which has been riddled with fixing things, we are finally getting underway in my World of Warcraft adventure series. This will not be a hardcore gamers series, so if you are not a gamer or do not understand video games, do not worry. The main aim of this is to have fun and adventure with a character through an ever-expanding fantasy world. We will be creating a WoW character. We will be leveling from 1 to 100 over the space of many videos, so there'll be lots of parts to watch, so if you miss one, don't worry, there'll be plenty more. Hopefully we'll keep these videos to about a 15-minute-ish minimum, because a few people have been saying the video's a bit too long, so we're going to try and cap that off for a while. And I will be explaining bits and pieces of the world as we go through, just not hardcore gaming stuff. Just enough to make the place interesting and get the flavour and the experience of the world around us. So, without too much further ado, let us begin. We are going to be playing one of these races here. We're going to pick the Worgen, the Wolf race. James Wolf, Purple Thunder Wolf. There's a theme, people. Pay attention. Sadly means we have to play for the Alliance side. That is unfortunate, but nothing we can do there. And we are going to play as a mage, due to popular request on Facebook. It was mage or druid, and we went with the mage. Druids spend most of their life in other forms, and I wanted to see my character when I play, so we're going to get stuck in and customize our Worgen character. So, we're going to start off with skin color. Now, there's a particularly good white one here I wanted to try for this, so we can see his face. And yes, I like the nice aggressive looking eyes there. Hairstyle. Now, I saw one of these I liked. Which one was it? That one. The braids down the side. We're going to pick hair color. Hair color is for our human form. We shall have black hair. For the first half of the game we shall be human only. The Worgen comes in a bit later. I won't say first half of the game, but there's a few levels where you don't get your human form. And facial hair. Yes. That one? Yes. Yeah. We should go with the other braid down the front there, making him look old and wizened. And what shall we name this great beast of a Worgen? We shall name our hero, if we spell it correctly, we shall name him Wulfrick. Excellent. Our level 1 mage Wulfrick. We shall enter the world together. Tally-ho! So to start off with, there'll be an introductory video telling you a little bit about the race. The leader of the Worgen people is called Worgen Mage. He and his people basically walled themselves up inside a city for a while, trying to keep out the Undead Scourge and the Worgen invaders. Unfortunately, the Worgen can jump high walls, apparently, and manage to make their way into the city, thus beginning to infect the populace and turning them all into rampaging Worgen wolf men. So, that is unfortunate. That was a bad plan all around. We will start off, as I said, as a human. We will later deal with our Worgen side, and we will join up with the Alliance much later on. To start off with, though, we're going to quest within Gilneas, the capital city. It's a human city, or it was a human city, surrounded by dark, misty forests.
Human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction, as war and terror close in all around.
War and terror,
the citizens of Gilneas,
the hallmarks of any good fantasy game. You can see in the distance there's a few shadowy Worgen characters jumping from the rooftops. There's another one right there. I see you. I see what you're up to.
Feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl.
So, we begin our adventure with our titular hero, Wulfrick. At the moment he's called Elder Wulfrick. We shall remove that title. I actually have other WoW characters on the in the game, so unfortunately we pick up the titles from them as well. But we won't use them, we are low level. There is Wulfrick, with his Gilnean robe and his bent stick. So, these are computer characters. If I refer to the word NPC, that means computer characters. There are some other human characters you can see with the blue names, but we shall be speaking and picking up quests from these green guys. So anybody with a yellow exclamation mark is a quest giver, so we can talk to him and get something to do.
For my people.
We talk to Prince Liam Greymane, son of King Gen Greymane. What are you still doing here, citizen? Haven't you heard? The city's under lockdown. Go and see Lieutenant Walden. He'll give you further directions for evacuation. We accept that. If we complete the quest, we will get money and experience. Just quickly, if you can see down the bottom here, we have one attack. We have a Frostbolt. Being a mage, we can use Frost, Fire, or Arcane attacks, but we won't get most of those until much later on. At the moment, we only have Frost moves, so we'll be getting Frost moves as we level up. And we bring up the map to try and find Walden, I think his name was? Yes, find Lieutenant Walden. That way, other way. Flee, citizen, flee! Flee in terror from whatever it is. So we shall go around and we shall find Lieutenant Walden. I see the question mark, sorry. Yellow question mark signifies the end of the quest. We shall talk to Lieutenant Walden's corpse. Not a good start. The man is dead. Deep claw marks run through the man's corpse. Indeed they do. The lieutenant appears to have died from severe wounds. The prince might want to hear of this. Return to Liam Greymane. So, first quest, and he's dead. Doesn't bode well. Does not bode well at all. And as we come back in here, we see there are rampaging Worgen everywhere. Giant wolf men attack. So they shall ignore us for now. We shall talk to Liam Greymane. It is you again. Looks like you're not one to hide in the face of danger. Jolly good. We get some money and take a few more quests. He wants us to slay 6 rampaging Worgen. We get the fur coat if we do that. And civilians aren't safe. Evacuate 3 civilian homes. We shall also do that one. So we get to attack our first Worgen. So we shall target the Worgen. And we shall throw our Frostbolt, assuming that the other Feet Claws character doesn't get in our way. We kill the Worgen with our Frostbolts, then loot his corpse for money, because it's the only sporting thing to do. And we shall attack more Worgen. We must kill 6 of them. Low-level quests like this will tend to have an awful lot of killing things. And particularly in this starting zone, this is actually a corned off starting zone. You can only be here if you're starting a Worgen character. And it's basically you and the Worgen. So there's not a great deal of things to kill here except for Worgen. There are some cool rats you can shoot, but they don't tend to fight back very much. So we shall loot. There is another quest there, but we shall get that later. For now, I shall simply freeze my Worgen. We shall focus on the quests we already have.
I don't have a target.
Oh, and we have leveled up to level 2! Hurrah! Excelsior! And so forth. Mighty Wulfrick, Scourge of the Worgen scum. We'll keep the quest to a minimum for this first one, since we spend a bit of time with the character creation at the front there.
I need to target something
so I can actually enjoy playing some game here. There's us, another human character, stealing our kills. We shall find another Worgen to attack. As you can see, their names go red when we enrage them, basically. They're yellow at the moment, and then they will be red when they get mad. Later in the game, they will kind of be red, and the minute you walk near them, they will all want to attack you all of a sudden. It's kind of the way of things. Civilians, we have to free civilians. I believe we have to go to doors and knock on doors and see if there are people inside. This looks like a door. Can we knock on? Yes, we can knock on this door. Knock, knock, knock. Hello? Frightened citizen? Never fear, I am here. No gratitude is necessary, ma'am. Thank you. We shall try this door. Knock, knock, knock. Hello? Oh, well, that man at least said thank you. Now we must find ourselves... Oh, this door has closed again. Can we Open it again. We can, and there's another man inside. And there's a Worgen with him. Ah! I wonder why he didn't run the first time we opened the door. Also, why the Worgen decided to patiently wait in the house until later on. I didn't think Worgen could take casting cues. Okay, so we freed our civilians. We've killed our Worgen. We shall return to the prince as we watch the NPCs valiantly battle and do absolutely no damage whatsoever. We've evacuated the square. Give me more money. And we get the wolf cloak. Hooray! And we shall put on our beautiful vomit-coloured wolf cloak. Hooray! Hooray, the vomit-coloured wolf cloak. May it protect us evermore. And then we shall talk to Gwen Armstead for our next quest.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Ain't I a chipper-looking one? It's aren't you a chipper-looking gentleman? English indeed. Listen, Wulfrick, we can't let our supplies get destroyed. Help salvage what you can. Salvage 4 supply crates and get a small bag.
Watch your back.
Sounds like a bargain to me. Glowy things, World of Warcraft. If you're on quests, always pick up the glowy things. This is a basic rule of the game. If it glows, it's probably for you. Where are more glowy things? There's a glowy thing. Excellent. We shall talk to Gwen. No? More glowy things? Oh, we need 4. I've only picked up 3. Maths is not an integral part of the game, but basic counting does seem to be, which puts me at a slight disadvantage. Nevertheless, we shall wander around and speak to Gwen.
Get gabbing or get going.
I have got going. We shall hand this in and get the salvage's bag. We're very close to leveling up as well. So I got another bag there. We shall get this quest from Prince Liam Greymane, and I think that will probably be enough for us to level up and finish for the day. It's time for you to leave, Wulfrick. Go to the military district with the other civilians. Check in with Gwen Armstead. When you cross the bridge, see if everyone's okay. That is an order. I shall accept. And we shall find where we must go. All the way over there. We must walk. For you do not obtain mounts until level 20. Which will be handy because of my other characters. We have a bunch of mounts that we'll be able to use at that level that we did not earn on this character, which is nice. We'll get to ride all kinds of fun things. We'll get to that later though. We'll run right through this Worgen because he's not going to attack us. He dare not attack the mighty Wulfrick as he descends the stairway and frightens the birds. Get away. We shall talk to Gwen Armstead, who has now magically appeared on this side of the river. We're all fine, shaken, but alive.
Farewell.
Excellent, and we have leveled. Huzzah! Level 3. And we gained Frost Nova. We gained a new move. Excellent news. We shall accept this quest. So most of us made it here alive. There are Worgen here as well, though. Sad face. We're going to continue heading south once everyone's accounted for. Someone called Miriam was asking for you, and it said you was something about being ready. Speak to Miriam Spellwalker. We shall accept. And we'll go quickly find her, and then we will, I think, end the video here. A few trainers for the various classes around here. Our mage trainer down here, fighting the Bloodfang Worgen.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
A disciple of the Arcane always finds a way forward. I'm glad to see you, Wulfrick. As you should be, lady, as you should be. There's only so much I can teach right now with all these Worgen trying to dismember us. We should think about heading off with the other survivors. We've been told that King Greymane is there. If we stick together, our chances of survival will increase. Speak to King Gen Greymane. Well, we shall accept that quest, but we will not do it. We, however, shall sit right here and wait until the next time we adventure. Well, I hope that was a good little introduction. Nothing too thrillingly exciting in that video, just a little introduction, create the character, get a few quests under the belt. As we go along, more story plot points will evolve, and we can have a little bit more fun with Wulfrick. I hope you enjoyed the video. please remember to subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family, and even your enemies. Everyone is welcome at Purple Thunder Wolf. My name has been James Wolf. Cheers, guys. I'll see you next time.